everyone! I'm Tafia, and I have a confession. I've got a massive case of wanderlust, but zero patience for long visa lines or passport renewals. If you're dreaming of turquoise waters and palm trees, but your blue book is expired, or you just don't have one yet, you are in the right place. Welcome to my new series where we explore the world's most stunning tropical destinations that you can visit using nothing more than a standard U.S. photo ID. We're talking world-class diving, lush jungles, and hidden lagoons. All without leaving the domestic travel bubble. From the vibrant streets of Puerto Rico to the America's Day Begins vibes of Guam, we're going to cover where to stay, what to eat, and how to get that out of the country feeling without the international data plan. So pack your sunscreen and leave the passport in the drawer. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Passport Free Tropics Chapter 2. Today I'm touching down in Key West, Florida, the southernmost point in the continental U.S., where the Caribbean vibes are so strong you'll forget you're still in the States. We're talking palm trees swaying in the sea breeze, that impossibly turquoise water, absolutely crazy sunsets, and the best part, no U.S. passport needed. Getting here is part of the adventure. You can fly directly into Key West International, which is tiny, charming, and gets you on island time instantly. But for a truly epic journey, you have to road trip the legendary overseas highway from Miami. It's about 113 miles of pure magic. You just have to roll the windows down with the Atlantic on one side and the Gulf of Mexico on the other. You'll cross 42 bridges, including the breathtaking 7-mile bridge. Don't rush it. The drive itself is a destination. Once you've arrived, the heart of the island beats on Duval Street. It's a vibrant, mile-long stretch of incredible food, non-stop music, fascinating art, and that famously laid-back Contra Public vibe. First things first, grab a cafe con leche, a sweet, strong Cuban coffee, to fuel your exploration. Then dive into the history. Visit the Hemingway Home and Museum and say hi to famous six-toed cats. And speaking of animals, you'll want to pick up a quirky rooster souvenir. Trust me, the free-roaming roosters basically run this island. When you're ready for some sand and sea, my top pick is Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park. It's a local favorite for a reason. The water is incredibly clear. The shore is made of coral rocks, not just sand, and it offers some of the most epic snorkeling right off the shore. Pro tip, definitely bring water shoes for the rocky entry and your own mask to explore the underwater world. And for a history bonus, the actual Civil War era fort is right there, waiting to be explored between swims. Of course, you can't leave without chasing that iconic photo at the southernmost point buoy. My advice, go at sunrise to skip the inevitable line, snap your shot in that gorgeous morning light, and then slide out before the crowds descend. Okay, let's talk about my favorite subject. Food tour time. You have to start with conch fritters. Hot, crisp, and served with a tangy dipping sauce. A perfect affordable snack. Next, a classic pressed Cuban sandwich with layers of roasted pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. It's perfection. And for the grand finale, the legendary key lime pie. But don't just get a slice. Try it frozen on a stick. Even better, all chit dipped in rich, dark chocolate. That combination of tart, creamy, cold, and sweet is just perfect. With a full belly, it's time to get out on the water, because water adventures are everywhere here. You can take a classic schooner to sail at sunset, or for a quieter experience, kayak through the peaceful mangrove tunnels. For the best marine life, book a snorkel trip out to the Florida Reef, the only living coral barrier reef in the continental U.S. And if you have a full day to spare, Dry Tour to this national park is absolute bucket list stuff. It's a remote 19th century fort surrounded by blindingly blue water, and the marine life you'll see there is just for days. Now, no matter what you do during the day, Key West is all about the sunset. It's a daily ritual. You can head to Mallory Square for the nightly sunset celebration. A festival with amazing street performers, live music, food carts, and that sky doing absolutely ridiculous, beautiful things. Or if you want something more peaceful, find a quieter pier, grab a drink, and just watch the colors melt into the ocean. That wraps Chapter 1 of our deep dive into Key West. If you're getting inspired to book a trip, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button. Thank you. Coming up in Chapter 2, all my quick tips to make your trip smooth and easy. First, when to go. The best time is December through May for those perfect dry, breezy, and sunny days. Summer is very hot and humid, and remember, hurricane season runs from June to November. Always check the forecast before you book. Now, getting around. The core of Old Town Key West is incredibly walkable. For longer distances, the best way to explore is to rent a bike or a scooter. It's the local way. Trust me, you'll want to avoid driving a car if you can. Parking is extremely tight and expensive. Let's talk budget. Key West can be pricey, but you can save by hitting up happy hour deals for fresh seafood and drinks. And so much of the best stuff is free. Lounging on Smathers Beach, exploring the street art, and of course the nightly sunset shows at Mallory Square. A really important tip: respect the reef. Please only use reef-safe sunscreen to protect the delicate coral. And when you're in the water, look, but don't touch the coral. For packing, don't forget water shoes, a sun hat, a light rain jacket for those brief tropical showers, and a reusable water bottle to stay hydrated. If you only have one day, here's a plan. Sunrise at the Bowie breakfast and Cuban coffee, beach time at Fort Zachary, lunch on Duval, and sunset at Mallory Square. With 3 days, you can add a full day for a water excursion like a snorkel trip, and another day to explore the museums or take that once-in-a-lifetime trip to the Dry Tortugas. And for the night vibe, live music is everywhere. Don't just stick to the big famous bars. Pop into a small, intimate spot. You'll often find the most amazing soulful musicians there. So to wrap it all up, Key West truly delivers that tropical, bohemian energy without any passport stress. It's a unique blend of American, Caribbean, and Cuban influences. It's all about the sunshine, the vibrant culture, and the endless ocean. It's simple, a little spicy, and completely unforgettable. I'm Sophia, and next up on Passport Free Tropics, I'm island hopping to another domestic paradise you won't want to miss. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and please drop your own Key West must-do or secret spot in the comments below. See you in the sun.